Okay, so I'm going to record. And again, for those watching the recording, there is a reason why there are two of my face on the screen. So, okay. I'm going to share my screen. So free groups, as you know,
Okay.
are awesome for, first of all, expanding your market. Second of all, offering value to people. When you're offering free groups to people, it shows them, I care about you. I'm not just like trying to sell you a challenge pack. I care about you and I want you to succeed. And, so I'm going to offer something free to you. It's also, just quite frankly, it gets people completely hooked on this lifestyle. And they get hooked on the free group. They see your, the invitations to your challenge group that you post on your personal page. You're talking to them about their goals, you're reaching out to them and supporting them, and a lot of times they end up wanting to participate in the real challenge group. So basically the first thing that I do when I set up a free group is I choose a theme. So a really, really great way to do this is to go to Pinterest.
Uh-huh. I
And
love Pinterest.
yes, Pinterest rocks. And then just go to, just search workout challenge.
Uh-huh.
And a lot of times there are some really good ideas. Like, look at this, guns, buns, and ab challenge. Like, this is great. Like, this is something super, super simple that you could do and basic. So if you have a bunch of beginners, like 50 squats, 5 push-ups, 25 leg lifts for the day. And okay, so here we go, butt and gut challenge. Like, there are some really cute themes. So this is a really good way to find inspiration.
Okay.
Let's say you wanted to do a push-up challenge. Like, this is great. Day 1, 5 push-ups. Day 2, 5 push-ups. Day 3, rest. There are some really, really great ideas here. So, but normally what I do is, rather than looking for somebody else's challenge, I like to get inspiration and make my own, because I like to make things my own. So let's say, what kind of challenge do you think you want to make?
Maybe like legs and butt.
Okay.
What I've been thinking about. So I don't know how to figure out how I'm gonna name that, but focus areas.
You'd call it the apple bottom jeans challenge.
That is cute.
So, so what I do is I just come to Google and I search legs. Well, I don't know. Let's see. Strong glutes woman. This is a dangerous one. This is a dangerous
Right.
one. And so, oh my gosh, like, there are some really bad ones. But what did I use? Oh, I remember. Let's see. You can't see I should just share my whole desktop. I'm going to stop sharing and I'm going to share my whole desktop. Desktop, share screen. Can you see the whole desktop now? Oh yeah, you can. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the, so I used this.
I remember that one.
So, man, I wonder if I could find, it's not here. It'll be in downloads, but okay, all the way back in September. It said like September 11th, I think. Somewhere around there. Okay, so here we go. So here's the picture that I used. And I created this in PicMonkey I had this image, and you can kind of see right here, there's like a little bit of line. Can you see that?
Yeah.
It's because I got this picture and I chose the color and I painted all of this onto the picture.
Okay.
So it would be longer. But you can't tell in the cover image. So let me just Let me move this to the desktop so I know where it is. Okay. All right. So let's pretend like we found that on Google, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so then what I do is I come over here to PicMonkey and I click on either design, blank canvas, or in this case, since I already made that image, I would click edit. But I'm just gonna go to design, blank canvas to show you how I would normally do it.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I might not even need to use Adam's computer. This is crazy. Okay, I clicked on 8 by 10 and I'm just gonna click on rotate over here. So in PicMonkey, there are all these little tools that you can use. The first one has just lots of different basic edits that you can make, like you can change the canvas color. So let's say that you want it to be like blue. You just choose blue and then apply. Or let's say you wanted to, oh, I guess you can't do it. Just kidding. So it's going to be blue. The other tabs have like different effects that you can use. These ones I don't really use too often unless I'm editing like an entire picture. But the important one in this is draw here. So for example, let's say that like, I'm gonna oh, darn. Well, okay, let's say that you want to paint the color that like you put the image here and you want to paint the rest of the image that color. All you're going to do is you're going to click here to choose the color. Let's say that it's white. You're going to choose the color. And then you're just going to, oh, there we go. Okay, so I'm erasing for now. Oh, no, I'm painting. This is going to be a better example anyways. Okay, so let's pretend like I put this part of the image on and I want to choose the color, right? I'm going to click on this little dropper. I'm going to grab the color and then I can paint. And then it matches. So I use that one a lot. So that's draw over here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here and click on overlays.
Okay.
And then I'm going to click on add your own. Sometimes this takes 100 years and sometimes it works. So if it doesn't work, then I'll have to switch over to Adam's computer, which would just be a bummer. I think it's not going to work. Where did it go? Oh my gosh, I don't think it's going to work. Let's see. All right, so we're going to come over here to Adam's computer. I thought that might happen. Okay, that's okay though. Okay, so I'm just going to grab, let's say, I'm going to grab a biceps picture just.
Okay.
Oh, why doesn't he have Google as his default? Okay, just pretend like you're doing a biceps group. So and like, for example, this one you're not going to want to use because it has like an overlay over the top of it, like a watermark, because they don't want other people to use it. But this one, it's a high quality picture. Like if you zoom in, it's not fuzzy. and it is also like really eye-catching. So what I would do is I would just save that image and then come over here to PicMonkey. I'm going to click on Design, Blank Canvas, 8x10. What in the world? I just did this. Okay, I think that worked. Okay, so design blank canvas, 8x10. There we go. I knew that I had done it. Okay. Oh gosh, design blank canvas, 8x10. Rotate. Apply. Okay. I'm going to make this smaller so we can see the whole thing. There we go. Okay. And then I'm going to come over here to overlay. And I'm going to choose add your own. And that's going to bring up all, the stuff that you just saved. So I'm going to do this. No, that's not what I want. Okay. There it is. Okay, so I'm going to choose my picture. And I'm going to stretch it so that it like fits in a pleasing way. Whoa, what happened to it? I don't know where it went. Okay, I guess we're going to choose it again. And the thing about PicMonkey is that sometimes it's a little temperamental, but it's a great program.
Right.
So you kind of have to just like suffer through.
Yeah.
Okay. In fact, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stretch it out to there, and then I'm going to crop it because that looks a lot nicer with more of the image. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over back here to Elements, and I'm going to crop, and I'm just going to choose I'm going to choose all of that and apply. Okay, so then the next thing that you want to do is this little button down here is how you it's how you can see all of the different layers that you have. So right now we have all of the background, and then we have the image, and we're just going to combine them like this. Okay, they're combined. So now I can't grab this and move it around. It's all one image. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come back over to overlays, and I'm going to click on geometric, and I'm going to click on this rectangle. This is really cool because what you can do is you can stretch it out. Oh my gosh, I'm so not used to my husband's computer. Stretch it out. And then you can change the color. So like what I would do is I would click the color here, and then I would make it white, and I would fade it like this.
Okay.
And so you can make it any color, and like it's really cool because what you could do is you could use the little dropper to grab this color over here. Mm-hmm. Or you could grab the color of her hair, or you could grab the color of her shirt. But that kind of helps you to make a more cohesive image. So I'm just going to keep it white. And then you want to combine it again. Actually, I'm going to make this a little bit longer. I'm going to combine it again so that this part can't move. And then I'm just going to add my text. And what I've done on my computer, this is Adam's computer, but I have like all of these texts, all of these fonts that I've loaded into my computer, like pretty ones. But even the ones on PicMonkey are really pretty. Like, let's just say that we're going to use I really like, where did it go? Okay, let's just say we're going to use Grand Hotel for the and this is just going to be super, super quick. I'm just going to grab this and put it over here. I'm going to make it bigger. And then what you can do is if you right-click it and duplicate the text, it makes two of them. You can change the color and you can layer it so that it has like that shadow effect. And then what I would do is I would just right-click it again, send it to the back, and now the black is on the top and the white is on the bottom. And that helps text to really pop. Okay, so then you would add in, like, down here, you know, free workouts, 7 days, make friends, whatever. So that's how I would make the invitation to the challenge group. I'm going to go backwards and just get to where before I put the overlay on. There we go. Okay, so now I'm going to make this overlay smaller. It's still white. It's still the same color. Notice that I didn't even exit out of PicMonkey. All I did was clicked here, the back button, until I got to where the overlay was still manipulatable. Is that a word? I don't think it is. Yeah. Oh, hey, Jessica. I just noticed that you were on. Good to see you. Okay, so then what you want to do, you know, have your other overlay. You're going to combine it again and use the same text. You want to make sure that like everything in your challenge group is cohesive. And this is what, you know, where you can do the hashtag, or you can do rate your day. Let's see, I'm going to center that. Rate your day.
So pretty much just one image is what's going to be your main theme for the whole entire free group and your challenges and everything.
Mm-hmm. And then what I would do is with this same image, I would just, I would keep this same one and I would add the title to it. Like, you know, let's just say, what's a food item that starts with B? Let's
broccoli.
Broccoli and biceps. Okay, so like, let's say, you know,
I don't think that sounds too appealing, but
I was gonna say bunt cake and biceps, but
well.
And again, I would double this text and layer it just like I showed you before, and then I would use, since I have a thick, like, twirly text, I would use a more thin square one, like, let's see, I have one in mind. I would use like this one to go with it. Free, oh, that's not what I meant to do, sorry. This one. Free challenge group. So you can see like they kind of complement each other, and even, you know, maybe a different text would be better. Like, you just want to make everything appealing and pretty, maybe even like this one, or there's Tall, Dark, and Handsome. That one's always good with a twirly text. And you can use this as your cover image and, put whatever else down here at the bottom. So that's how I make my graphics. I don't think I missed anything with graphics. Okay, so now I want to talk to you about, oh, hey, Vanessa's watching too. What's up? So next, I'm coming back over to my computer. Okay. This is the important part. So you know how to make your graphics, but marketing is the most important part when it comes to free groups, and obviously content. So what I always do is, first of all, you want to create an event page. Actually, no, first of all, you want to create a group. So you're going to scroll down over here and you're going to click on groups. And then you're going to click over here on create. Let's see, I'm going to make it bigger. Create group, okay? And I usually do connect and share. Broccoli and biceps free arms challenge. And you could even say like Jade, if this is what you were doing, you could say Jade's broccoli and biceps free arms challenge. And then you have to add one person. So I would just add, like, you could add me, or you could add like your success partner, whatever, and make it a closed group. Make sure that you don't make it a secret group, because then people can't add themselves to it. And you want to add it to your favorites. So I'm just going to create it. Let's use sunglasses or glasses, because whatever. So
I've got a notification on my phone.
Okay, so next you would upload your cover image. Okay, so like if you made your cover image, you would click upload, and then you would choose it. But we're gonna, oh no, I regret everything I said. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. Cancel. Sweet. Okay, so we uploaded our photo, okay? And then it'll let you reposition it in there. What I do is I add a description just telling people what the group is, and I always add in the description that people should not market their business. Gotten some weirdness in free groups. And then what you want to do is you want to click on here and let's see. Oh, no. You go up here and you just copy the link to the group, okay? The next thing you want to do is you want to make an event page. You're going to click create, and you're going to make your event page in here. I'm not going to do it because people get notifications when you create an event page. As far as the date and time, you want to choose the start date. So let's say your challenge was going to start on November 21st, okay? You're going to click November 21st, and then you're going to add your end time. Let's say you are going to go till the 28th or the 27th, okay? That tells everybody when the challenge group is happening, what it's all about. Okay, I'm going to cancel and I'm going to stop sharing. Okay, so from then on, I'm going to come over here. I like this one better. So then what you're going to do from there is you are going to, okay, sorry, I lost my train of thought for a second. You're going to invite all of your girlfriends who have expressed an interest in free groups to the event page. And in the event page, you're going to have instructions, to join this event, click on this link. Or rather than doing that at the very beginning, you can say, you can, make a description about the free group in the description area, and then put that same description in the posts area, like the discussion area, because some people don't know that there is a description area. So I just put the same thing. And then what I do is I invite a bunch of people and I go live, welcoming, everybody to the event page. And after I go live, I post in there that if they invite 15 friends to the event page, that I will enter them into a drawing to win something. And it can be something as simple as a $5 Starbucks gift card, or it can be a goodie bag full of, whatever. I personally like to give away Beachbody workout programs. So I, like on the Beachbody summer sale this past year, I bought like 10 copies of Hip Hop Abs because they cost $3 each. So I just bought a bunch of copies of that. And that's what I've been giving away. So I'll give away a copy of Hip Hop Abs, a sample of Shakeology, some hair ties, and a tank top. And it cost me like $15 for the entire, giveaway. But the free group always results in multiple challenge pack sales, so it pays for itself. But anyways, and then I don't tell them what's in it. I tell them, add 15 friends to this event page to get your name entered into a drawing. And then I just say comment under this post once you've invited your 15 friends, because it keeps it simple. And then what I do is I post in that event page all week long. I think it's usually a week and a half from the time that I start the event page until the start of the group. And the last one that I did this with, it was the abs challenge. There were over 200 people RSVP'd to that event by the time the group started. And what I did was I had all of those people sign up with a free link. So I'll show you which one I mean. If you are in your Coach Codes app, okay, so you're in your Coach Codes app. That's bright. You're going to enter your Coach ID. You're going to go sign up links, and then free Team Beachbody membership, this one. So you're going to copy that one. And then you're just going to send that to all of the people who are RSVP to your event. And you're going to say, hey, for accountability purposes, would you please fill out this form? There's no credit card required. But then those people are added into your customer list. So if they ever do purchase something from Beachbody in the future, you'll get the commission and the credit for that. But if you're not comfortable with that, that's fine. What you can do is just send all of them like a message or add all of them yourself to the event. It's pretty easy to do that. And every single person who's invited and every single person who RSVPs, send them a friend request. That will expand your market by hundreds of people every month, so that you're not inviting your friends over and over and over and over and over and over again. And then what I do is in the first day of the challenge group and, the days leading up to it, I send all of them a message that says, oh gosh, it's totally displaced. That's so annoying. There we go. Okay. Okay. So then what you're going to do is you're going to send everybody in the free group a message that just says, hey, I'm so happy that you're in the group. I'd love to talk about your goals. And that takes care of itself. You're talking about their goals. Let's say that they, they've been into fitness for 5 years and they've lost 50 pounds and they just think that, this challenge is awesome, and they would be a great coach, and you can invite them to be a coach. And let's say they are, they have 25 pounds to lose, and they just want to get fit. You can invite them to the challenge group, and tell them, the 7-day group is not going to, you're not going to lose 25 pounds in the 7-day group, but I can tell you about my full month-long challenge groups. And that is my free group process. So do you guys have any questions?
I don't.
Okay. Is anyone even still there? Hello.
Yes, I'm here.
Oh. Hold on. Having issues. Okay. I am having issues over here. Okay, does anyone have any questions?
No, I think I'm good.
All right, I hope that was helpful. And
It was.
PicMonkey is going to be your best friend. So, get to know it and explore it, and yeah.
Will do.
All right.
Thank you, Catherine.
Yeah. Are you guys going to do a free group in December?
Yes, I definitely am in December. So
Okay, cool.
absolutely, without a
Well,
doubt.
if you, I have the, I'm so sorry. I'm so sick. Like, I don't even know what I'm doing. If you are doing a free group and you want it, I have a 7-day template and I have a 12-day template.
Okay.
So just let me know if you want to use it.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome.
All right. Bye.
All right. Bye.
I'm sorry you're so sick.
Oh my gosh.